Society often treats physical labor and vocational trades as a fallback plan. The assumption is that if you miss out on a traditional four-year university degree, you settle for working with your hands. Modern electrical installation and maintenance, or EIM, operates on a different logic. It is a field where technical proficiency translates into specific opportunities for international mobility. This chart breaks down the compensation data. Notice the gap between the top bar, representing an entry-level local technician, and the bottom bar showing optimized global placement. In Tier 1 markets like Europe or Singapore, that compensation ceiling reaches 3.5 lakh BDT per month. When you compare those two figures, the dead-end stigma surrounding trades evaporates. EIM functions as a scalable financial vehicle for those who navigate it strategically. Reaching that top tier is not automatic. You cannot command a premium salary relying on basic traditional handyman skills. To map this out, we have to weigh the exact physical and educational investments required to cross from the bottom salary tier to the very top. The bottom left quadrant represents the unskilled trap, workers who rely only on basic wiring experience without pursuing further study remain stuck in low-wage local roles. Moving to the top right quadrant requires a specific sequence of certifications and advanced technical upskilling. Advancing across this map is impossible without a strict, non-negotiable commitment to formal training and continuous technological learning. The first crucial input in your career ROI is securing formal, recognized legitimacy. That means investing time and money into government-approved BTEB or NSDA certification paired with intense hands-on practical training. This documentation immediately qualifies you for large-scale industrial construction projects locally and makes you eligible for baseline international work visas. The trade-off here is straightforward. You cannot fake practical electrical skills. You have to put in the physical labor and dedicated study to pass these assessments. Without this documented foundation, you remain classified as unskilled labor, and the door to international job security stays closed. If you stop your education after mastering basic wiring, you immediately cap your earning potential in the local market. The next necessary input is committing to continuous learning in complex, modern technology, so you can transition from a general laborer into a specialist. Specifically, your target should be mastering programmable logic controllers, or PLC, and industrial automation systems. This dashboard shows the software side of modern EIM work. The outdated concept of a local handyman is being replaced by applied engineering, controlling smart homes and renewable energy grids from digital interfaces. The trade-off at this stage is a high cognitive load. You will spend hours reading technical manuals and studying schematics, shifting the nature of your job from purely physical execution to intense mental problem-solving. Your willingness to learn PLC and automation is the dividing line between a 50,000 local ceiling and the 3.5 lakh global market. Even with advanced technical skills, you still face a final logistical hurdle. You have to know how to navigate strict international hiring standards. This requires utilizing specialized career support, like LaunchPad, to handle international standard CV writing and mock interview preparation. Your path outward usually follows geographic stepping stones, starting with the massive demand for infrastructure projects in the Middle East, which provides a significant mid-tier salary bump. With that experience recorded, you can then target the highest-paying roles in the European and Singaporean markets. The trade-off for this stage is personal. You must endure high-pressure international interviews, and ultimately, you trade geographic proximity to your family for peak earnings abroad. Professional placement strategy is the final catalyst that converts your raw technical knowledge into international currency. EIM offers one of the fastest non-degree vehicles for upward economic mobility, provided you follow this strict roadmap. To help you decide if this specific career trade-off is right for you, let's look at a final evaluation matrix. If you are a fast cash seeker, someone who wants quick money without committing to studying, you will end up with low pay and a high physical toll. EIM is a bad fit for this profile. If you are a global optimizer, someone willing to endure physical labor initially and then study complex systems like PLC, the salary multipliers are massive. This path is highly recommended for you. You must honestly align your personal work ethic with these realities before committing your time and money to a vocational track. Looking at the long-term endgame, the career ladder does not stop when you reach the level of a senior technician. You can transition off the physical tools entirely, taking a management trajectory to become a workshop supervisor or maintenance director. Or you can follow the entrepreneurial trajectory, leveraging your global, hands-on experience to found your own independent electrical service firm. Before you pull your very first wire, it helps to define your ultimate endpoint, whether that is climbing into management or taking on the risks of business ownership. Combining these physical skills with persistent technical education provides a blueprint for building an independent empire.